I used to work as a night shift operator in a small private company in New York. The building wasn't very big, just 3 floors, and at night only 2 people stayed, me and the security guard downstairs. Most nights were quiet. I liked the silence. I could finish my reports, watch a few YouTube videos, and even nap for a few minutes. But one night, I think it was a Tuesday, everything changed. It started around 3:20 a.m. I was alone in the office, sitting in front of my computer, when the lights flickered for just a second. Not unusual, we had frequent voltage issues. But then I heard a ding sound. It was from the elevator. Now the elevator doesn't work after midnight. It's programmed to shut down automatically for maintenance. So hearing that sound instantly caught my attention. I stared at the screen waiting. The elevator door opened, and then closed again. No one stepped out. I thought maybe the guard was using it, but when I called him on the intercom, there was no response. I tried again. Still nothing. That's when I switched to the CCTV feed. The office had 6 cameras. 1 in the lobby, 1 in the elevator area, and 4 in the main workspace. I clicked on the elevator camera feed. The timestamp read 3:23 and 11 seconds a.m. At first it was empty. The metal doors were closed. But then, something strange happened. The elevator display flickered between floors, 3, 2, 1, and then basement. The thing is, our building doesn't have a basement. I thought it was a glitch, until I saw something move. The doors opened slowly and a faint mist seeped out into the hallway. The footage went blurry for a second like static interference. Then, a shadow passed in front of the camera, tall, distorted, almost human, and disappeared off screen. My heart started racing. I leaned closer to the monitor, trying to adjust the brightness. But before I could do anything, the power went out for a second. Total darkness. When the lights came back, the elevator feed froze on a single frame. The shadow was standing right in front of the camera, head tilted like it was staring directly into the lens. I jumped back, my chair rolling into the wall. I must have sat there frozen for a full minute. I called the guard again, but there was still no response. Finally, I decided to check for myself. I grabbed my phone's flashlight and walked toward the elevator lobby. The hallway was silent, except for the faint buzzing of the lights. The air felt colder than before. My footsteps echoed softly as I approached the elevator. The moment I got close, I noticed the floor, faint wet footprints leading away from the elevator toward the office area. Bare footprints. Small but clear. Maybe the cleaner forgot something? I whispered to myself, but deep down I knew no cleaner worked at that hour. I followed the footprints until they disappeared near the meeting room. The door was half open. I pushed it gently. It creaked loud in the silence. Inside, everything looked normal, the chairs, the table, the whiteboard. But the air smelled strange, like burnt plastic and humidity mixed together. Then I heard it, a soft tap tap tap, like fingers drumming lightly on the glass. I turned toward the glass wall, and there it was. A figure standing outside, pressed against the glass. Its face pale and stretched, eyes like hollow lights, staring directly at me. I froze. My throat went dry. For a full few seconds I couldn't move. Then as I blinked, it was gone. I ran. I sprinted back to my desk, grabbed my phone, and called the security guard again. This time he answered, sleepy and confused. I yelled, "Come up right now." He came running a few minutes later. I told him everything. We checked the hallway, the elevator, the meeting room, nothing. But when I played back the CCTV footage, everything I saw was there. The elevator moving on its own. The mist. The shadow. And that one frame, the tall, distorted face staring into the camera. When we tried to export the footage, the file got corrupted. Every time we opened it, the screen turned black. The next morning, I told my manager. He brushed it off. Maybe it was a reflection or camera bug. But the IT technician later told me something that still haunts me. He said, the system doesn't record floor B, because there is no floor B. But at 3:23 a.m., the elevator log registered a stop on that level, for 14 seconds. I quit that job 2 weeks later. Sometimes I still wake up at 3:23 a.m., and I swear for a split second I hear that elevator ding again.